there have been some unusual weather come through, and this would be perfect for it. It'd get you to and from where you had to go. If you had to go pick the kids up at school, if you had to get in the office, or more importantly, if you had to get home from the office, this would be the perfect vehicle for that.
That's actually exactly
and
where
I mean, for $3,500.
Yeah, for $3,500, you really can't beat that for a 99 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I mean, come on. And that is half off, by the way. We're getting that from our buddies over at AutoMax, where Louis is going to supply you with a really nice Jeep Grand Cherokee for $3,500. You really just can't beat that. It is going to be great for the weather because, when we had that what was it, about 2 years ago when it was just snowing out of nowhere,
right?
I had to go pick up my dad from the office here in my 1994 Dodge Neon.
There you go.
Which was not fun, by the way, especially because it was a stick shift and I was learning.
We've had a lot of rain this week, and we're
Sure.
seeing that, in Louisiana and Texas and Arkansas, they're getting a lot of rain. This thing, I mean, you should always be careful when you go in flooded areas, but this thing's going to get you around the rain too. Click it in four-wheel drive, you don't have to worry about sliding as much, and it's just a good all-around safe vehicle.
It's just a good vehicle all around. That's right, and it's only $3,500.
Like brand new tires on it.
They may have actually put brand new tires on it. I'm not sure about that, but they do look to be.
The body's in good shape. Like Russell said, you need to get over to AutoMax, talk to Louis, and this is a heck of a car for $3,500.
Absolutely. You can call Louis at 643-2886, by the way, if you're interested in any of the other vehicles that he has over at AutoMax, which are probably not going to be $3,500, but he does have other options there as well. And that's a Jeep Grand Cherokee that we have on the website for $3,500 on HotNewsTalkRadio.com. Now, I don't know about you, Derek, but I'm a really big fan of pizza.
I love pizza.
You just can't get enough.
I'm not Italian like the other two that were here the other day.
No, yeah, I'm not.
I still like pizza, even Southern pizza. Put gravy on it, and I love it.
Oh, absolutely. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Just slap that on there. I'm good. Yeah, you and I are in the Southern crowd, so we know what's up with the Southern pizzas. But
we do know good pizza.
We definitely do, and Jets definitely supplies that for us. Jets Pizza, and we have gift certificates for $25 for $50 worth of certificates. So if you buy two of those for $50, and you have $100 worth of pizza for only $50.
Yeah, you're going to eat for a while.
You're going to eat for a long time. That's good for.
I mean, Jets, Jets, Jets. I mean, it's great pizza, and you can even order online with them.
You can, and they're actually really high tech because some of the other chains, the big ones that you can order online, they act like they're so cool for doing that. But I mean, Jets Pizza does it too. So even the local people you can order online from them, no problem.
And just like the car that we talked about, the Jeep Cherokee, this is a local business.
Which
is very important. That's what this radio station does. We promote local businesses. This is a local business, local ownership. It's not a franchise. So and it has very, very good pizza.
It really does. It's just astounding how good it is, and I've actually had it ordered here to the station on numerous occasions, and I've been very happy with the quality of it. So it's Jets Pizza. You can get $25. We'll get you $50 worth of certificates. Buy two of those, and you get $100 worth of pizza for $50. All
right. What's your favorite kind of pizza? What do you get on your pie?
I do go for the deep dishes more often than not, and I really like bacon on them. Honestly, that's
just bacon, cheese, and salt.
Bacon, cheese, sometimes some sausage.
I'll
throw that on there.
You don't like crust at all, right? You just don't want no crust on.
None of that. No, none of that nonsense. Just throw that out there.
I'm a pineapple and ham.
Oh yeah,
guy with some peppers on it.
I can do that.
I haven't seen anything on a pizza I don't like. I didn't get this size by the spinach on the pizza, but now this is good stuff. I mean, give them a try. And $25 is really nothing. You get $50 for $25, and I mean that's a heck of a deal.
That's a really good
family
deal.
Friday night.
There you go.
You can be a Friday night millionaire for $25.
Or even an office party. You can display an office party or anything else. Here's a cool thing for your man cave. I don't know how much you're into Coors, Eric, but I can't tell you how much I'm into it because I'm under 21.
That's right.
But Coors Light is actually the official beer of NASCAR, and we have a really cool sign that you could maybe affix inside your man cave if you're into that. And it's only $125. It's a Coors Light sign that lights up, and it's the official beer of NASCAR, and they tout themselves as being the world's most refreshing beer. So if you're really into Coors, you can get this sign to put it in your man cave.
There's a joke about Coors, but I don't think I can tell you. Hey, Hot News Talk Radio is the official NASCAR station here in Chattanooga.
That's right. We are the only one.
Only one they carry it. So on Sundays, every time there's a race, you need to, listen to us, whether it's on the internet, whether it's on the AM station, or whether it's on your phone, on the TuneIn app. And what would go better for your NASCAR race than that sign? Coors sign.
Buy it for the occasion.
There you go.
If you're going to have Gonna have a party, invite over a bunch of people to watch NASCAR. Get the Jets pizza. There you go. And then get the sign.
Up in the Cherokee, and then you got the sign. Okay?
You're all set. And if your cell phone breaks in the process, guess what? We got a gift card for Cell Surgeon. $25 will get you $50 worth of repairs. So that's a big step up too, because $25 makes a huge difference.
I agree.
When we're talking about repairs.
How important is your cell phone?
Oh man, in our business, crazy important.
I mean, if I leave it somewhere for 15 minutes, I have to come back and, you kind of get that frantic, little nervous. What's going on? Something's not in my pocket. Something's not making a noise. And so when your cell phone does go down, you want it repaired, and you want it repaired, first of all, at an economical price.
Right.
You want it repaired right. And these guys at Cell Phone Surgeon, they do a great job.
Oh, yeah. At Cell Surgeon, they don't mess around. They always do a good job. I've dealt with them several times. Very, very good guys over at Cell Surgeon.
Now, how can people find all these deals? Outside of listening to us, and I'm sure they're writing everything.
Right. Outside of just listening, you can go to hotnewstalkradio.com and click on the half-off link. It's right there on the website. It's right on the front page. You can't miss it. Go to hotnewstalkradio.com and click on half-off, and then you can scroll down the page, and eventually you'll come across one of these items. And if you scroll down to the very bottom of the page, all you got to do is put in your information, and we'll call you back with somebody who actually speaks English with an American accent of English, and they'll get in contact with you so you can buy it that way. The main reason we do it that way is because putting out your personal information over a website, not so secure. So we're trying to get it so that it's a little bit more secure than usual. We'll do a cash transaction if you want to do it that way. So
you go to hotnewstalkradio.com.
Hotnewstalkradio.com.
Hit the half off tab. And, you are listening to us on 1240 a.m. and we're all over Hamilton County. We even dipped down into Georgia just a little bit. And these deals are local deals for local people.
Right. Hamilton County residents only, by the way.
Yeah.
So if you're in Hamilton County, that's good for you. But if you're outside of Hamilton County, we can't help you, which is bad news for me because I live in Catoosa. So, oh well. But if you're...
That's okay. I mean, because we're all about local talk. We're about local issues, and we're about the local economy, local politics. And we have a local website with local goods from people that are small businesses, and they're here, they're working hard and putting money back into our economy. And we want to help them out by giving these 50/50 deals, 50% off. I mean, this is for $25, you get a $50 on your cell phone repair. I mean, how much is your deductible if you're using your insurance?
Right.
I mean, $100.
Probably. Yeah, so it's a really good thing to have.
Cell phone off, you don't have it. When you're walking around with a flip phone or some phone you don't know how to use, yes, it'd be terrible.
Yeah, flip phones. I don't want to go back to the early 2000s. No thanks. No, thank you.
The first cell phone I had was the big brick.
Oh yeah.
It just said missed call. It had no call ID on it. Yeah, it's like missed call.
Thanks. Missed call. That's good to know. You couldn't even text on that thing, probably.
Oh, no. This is long before text.
Oh, okay.
No email. You could get a call if you were in a certain area. And then if you left, like if your home base was Chattanooga, and you said, I got to spend 2 days in Nashville, you had to take a book with you that had a roaming thing.
Oh, and
yeah. When you got there, you had to dial in your roaming, and you had to connect there. And then it was, $1.50 a second or something. I mean, it's very expensive to take it out of here.
It would have just been easy at that point to just go to a payphone.
And now you're carrying around something that's basically a computer that can take you to space.
Right. Not basically. It actually can. There have been satellites powered by cell phones, like modern cell phones.
I mean, it is amazing how far we've come, and that's why somebody like the cell repair people are so important, because you really rely on your phone. I mean, you probably put your calendars. It keeps up your schedules. You've got all your addresses in there. Probably do your email on it. And then most importantly, all of your phone calls.
That's right. And we actually, we have a call here. Hold on just a sec. Let me reach across here. Call, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hi, I'm watching you on YouTube, and I can only see you, Russell.
What? Oh, dang. There we go.
And I know you think you're prettier than your co-host, but...
No, I don't think that.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Great show, thanks.
Behind the mirror.
Yeah, that's how we do. Oh, he's gone. Thanks for that, by the way. Yeah, the webcam, you can watch the webcam if you go on YouTube and search for Hot News Talk Radio on YouTube.
Look, if you want to find us, you can. If you're in your car riding around, we're on the AM 1240, but you've got us on hotnewstalk.com.
Hotnewstalkradio.com, that's right.
And then you can go to the TuneIn app on your phone, whether it's an Android phone or whether it's a iPhone. Just go download that app. We're right there. Hit local, scroll down. We're right there. You hear us anytime. That's the way I listen to us a lot.
Yeah, me too. I don't get so great reception when I'm going down to Atlanta, for instance. So I use the TuneIn app when I'm doing that. So it's great.
And then if you want to see us, if you're a visual person, You go to YouTube, and it's Hot News Talk Radio right there. Type that in,
yeah.
and you'll see our live broadcast going on right now.
That's right. You'll see my cool flannel shirt. That's actually from the late 80s, believe it or not. It was my dad's.
Did you get it on the half off deal?
I did not. No, I probably could have, but it was from my dad this time. Oh, well.
Okay, what's up next, Russell?
Okay, well, if you're like me, you probably get colds at some point in your life, like I have one now, and you can get Lipton tea, which is a great way to calm your sinuses.
It's green tea, right?
Green tea is actually really beneficial in a lot of ways. And you can get it for $24 here on Hot News Talk Radio. A huge package, by the way, of Lipton tea for $24. It's sort of like the not, I don't want to say industrial, but it's really big size ones that they use for like businesses and such.
Right. It's what would probably come to the restaurant.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so if they're brewing tea that way, and you can make hot tea, and you can even make iced tea with
so this thing's normally almost $50.
Oh, easily, yeah.
You know, green tea is a little more expensive anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it had the what it can do for your health is amazing, because not only if you have a cold, but how about if you're just kind of feeling down, dragging a little bit, get you a good warm glass of green Lipton tea.
Sure, and one health tip from me to you is sweeten it with honey, and you'll be well on your way to feeling a lot better. So that's. I
thought you were going to say Jack Daniels. Then you're really feeling good. You don't worry about the cold or anything.
Eric, did you not hear me? I said I'm under 21. I can't talk about that. All right, so we got some golf clubs here for a mere $250 on hotnewstalkradio.com. I'm not really into golf. Are you into golfing, Eric?
I tell everybody, they say, do you play golf? And I say, I go out and cuss. So I have played in the past. I don't play as much anymore. It is very enjoyable, and what a great place to live in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, absolutely.
We have some wonderful golf courses here, and you would buy these clubs. I mean, $250 for a set of clubs is peanuts.
Oh, yeah, easily.
It's peanuts. You're spending thousands for golf clubs. And so these golf clubs, I mean, it looks like you've got all your irons there, all your woods, a putter, even comes with a bag.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with it.
A lot of bags are $250.
Oh, easily. Yeah, I've seen. I was at a hair salon one time. I was looking at these magazines. It was like the only men's sporting magazine they had. Looking through there is the new carbon fiber golf putter, and it's only $300. Yeah. It's like, are you serious?
So
$300?
Less than a putter.
Less than one putter. One modern putter. You can. But
and the weather's supposed to be nice this weekend.
It is.
Come by, get these clubs for $250, and you're out and about, and you're playing tomorrow.
You're all set. For only $250, you can get these golf
bag.
clubs.
I see some woods in there. And this is one of the larger bags where you got plenty of room to put balls and tees and everything you're going to need for a weekend outing. Even your shoes would fit them.
Right. It's even got the outside pockets for all that good stuff right there on hotnewstalkradio.com. We also have this is actually, I kind of want one of these because this would be really helpful around the office. This is a Hot Shot hot water dispenser. Now think of it as sort of like a Keurig without the coffee part. Okay. So it just puts out a cup of hot water, which is almost more useful than a Keurig.
Take the tea and you can put in.
Right, exactly. So there you go, and you can make hot chocolate. You can, if you really want to, you could make instant coffee. I wouldn't recommend that because not very good. But you could do that. You can make hot chocolate. You can make tea, all sorts of things, and it claims to be faster than doing it in a microwave.
Really?
Yeah. So you can heat it up.
It's probably a little better for you too. How much is that?
This is only $10.
$10,
and it's from a major brand. It's from Sunbeam. So it's
for
right
$33, you can get this and the Lipton tea.
That's right.
And I mean, think of the money you've saved right there.
You've saved so much money.
Oh yeah,
I can't even express how much money you've just saved.
$37.
Right.
That's a deal.
That's a huge deal.
That's a heck of a deal.
I'm glad you said that because I can't do math. So we also have, this is kind of cool for your business. If you're just now opening up a business, we have, an open sign. So you can display that you're in fact open, and it's LED instead of neon, which means that it's probably going to last several hundred years, it being LED, and it's only $75. It's brand new in the box. Normally costs $150. So we got you that for actually a little bit more than half off, $75 for this brand new LED sign here on Hot News Talk Radio.
Right. And you know what? Nice thing about it lights up. So on a day that it's cloudy like today, it's going to draw people into your business at night. If you're open at night or in the late afternoon or early mornings, it's going to draw people in. And you want people, if you have a business, you want them to know you're open.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is them drive by and not see anything in the window and go, are they open or not? Are they closed? What are their hours? Well, this is going to tell them right there, we're open.
And it's only $75, which is assuredly much cheaper than the neon ones. Very
inexpensive advertising.
Extremely. And we also have.
Good too. I like that.
And we got this for $600. You can get yourself a nice grandfather clock. The thing is really big, actually.
All right, you are the web guru around here and all things tech and all. Why do they call it a grandfather clock?
Ooh, I would assume because it's an heirloom sort of thing. Why do they call it?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm asking you.
I have no idea.
I would say.
I have no idea.
I've always wondered. I mean, because maybe it's something that comes from your grandfather, like you said. Maybe they pass down through the generations.
That's what I would assume. There's a whole generation of people who.
It's a good looking clock.
It actually
woodwork is beautiful. The clock itself, the way it's set in there. And how much is this?
This one's
$500.
No, $600.
$600.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and it's actually got the brass weights and everything. You can see with the glass cabinet.
That's normally a $1,200-$1,500 clock.
Oh, easily. Yeah. This is only $600 right here on hotnewstalkradio.com. Click on the half off link. And by the way, the way to buy things on hotnewstalkradio.com is you click on the half off link, and then if you want to buy something, type in the name of it, and description is optional as well, and the price, and put all that down at the bottom of the screen on hotnewstalkradio.com. Just scroll all the way down. You'll be able to put this, you'll be able to buy these items, and we'll get in contact with you as soon as we can.
And keep in mind, the quicker you do that, the quicker these items go pretty quick.
Right. We've already had a few go away.
Say, hey, I'll wait maybe till Monday to do it. And then all of a sudden, the item that you really wanted is gone. And most of these items, we only have one or two of them.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, because they're such a deal, we don't have a, warehouse out back where we can get you 10 of them.
Doesn't quite work that way.
No, not at all.
Now, here's something that's a little bit interesting, because it's something that people collect, but you don't only think of them as collecting these things, but they really do. It's an antique set of Pepsi long necks. And these things, I'm not sure on the date on these, but I guess.
But they still have the Pepsi in them.
Yeah.
So good looking long neck bottles. It looks like maybe the case that you carry it in is the original one too.
It actually is. Yeah.
This is worth some money.
It's probably worth a lot more than we're asking for it.
Absolutely.
Well, we're only asking $24 for this set, but it's a 6-pack of Pepsi, and they're all sealed still, original seal. I wouldn't recommend drinking them, but
it looks like on top that if they were sold separately, they would be worth about $8 a piece.
That's right. And we only want $24 for all 6 of them. Yeah. So that's a killer deal right there. And you can get those on hotnewstalkradio.com. Also, in a similar vein, for $30, we have Coca-Cola. 6-pack of Coca-Cola. It's the 100-year anniversary edition. And it has the Chattanooga skyline on the packaging. It's the original packaging and all that. And it's only $30 for all that.
Both of these are glass.
Both of these are glass, and they're all sealed.
It looks like the Cokes are the smaller Cokes.
That's right.
But they're both in the original containers that they were sold in.
That's right. And it's the commemorative edition one, the 100-year commemorative edition one for the Coca-Cola, and it's only $30 right there.
I'm going to say that's going to be probably worth $70 or $80 right there.
I can see that being on.
Especially Coke enthusiasts.
I can see that being on Antiques Roadshow in 50 years. People bringing that in and getting $100 for it. So that's a really good deal right there.
And you can go to hotnewstalkradio.com and see all of these. We're not going through every one of them. We are kind of skipping around, but you can go through, do some shopping. Save some money, do some shopping, put some money back into the local economy.
Right. Well, if we gave out all the items, so there'd be no reason to go on the website, right? There's lots of stuff here on the website that you're just going to have to come and see for yourself. And it's right there on hotnewstalkradio.com, and click on the half off link. And that's also a good way to listen to us, is go to hotnewstalkradio.com, and you can listen to us streaming live over the website that way.
In your home.
You can do that. So we'll be right back here on Hot News Talk Radio.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
You give us 12 minutes and 40 seconds, we'll give you Chattanooga and the world.
News Talk 1240.
Don't worry, just relax. You need a car. Come to Automax.
My wife and I keep the cost down. We sell a quality vehicle at a great price. Our overhead is low. I have no employees, so I can keep my costs down. In turn, the consumer gets a better price. Everything that I sell is emission ready. We really try to go the extra mile for our customer. I don't have to pay an employee commission. I don't have to pay somebody to come out here and wash my cars. I do it all, from buying to selling, from A to Z. I don't have the overhead where I have to raise the price on my vehicle to cover costs. Here at Automax, you're going to guarantee that you get get credit. As long as you're making those payments, you're going to build on your credit. Unlike the buy here, pay here's where they don't report to credit bureaus, we report to all 3 credit bureaus. The subprime lenders that we deal with, you don't have to have any credit, or you can have bad credit. You can even have a bankruptcy, a repossession.
Don't worry, just relax. You need a car. Come to Autolux.
Do you feel better outside your home or business than in? Indoor air quality is important. Mildew, mold, smoke, water, and rodent damage are prime causes of poor indoor air quality. Ducts, Indoor Air Professionals, better known as Duct Busters, cleans HVAC systems using 127 definable Duct Busters steps. Let Mark Thompson address the indoor air quality at your business to help reduce employee illnesses. Prevent fires by cleaning your dryer vents. Mark and his parents, Dick and Joan Thompson, have been building our local economy and helping local people with HVAC systems 16 years. Ducts, Indoor Air Professionals. Call 876-9907. 876-9907. Ducts. Call now.
You give us 12 minutes and 40 seconds, we'll give you Chattanooga and the world.
News Talk 1240.
You love your hometown. Are you interested in free markets, in local economy? Do you hope that Chattanooga can survive the next meltdown, the next chain of disasters in the national economy? What's the best way to live out the ideals of self-government and self-determination? Join me, David Toulis, weekdays 1 to 3.
Host News Talk 1240.
Love your neighbor, buy local.
You give us 12 minutes and 40 seconds, we'll give you Chattanooga and the world.
Host News Talk 1240.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
We're back with Half Off here on Hot News Talk Radio. I'm Russell, and Eric is with me as well. Hey, Eric.
Hello, Russell. How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. And if you didn't listen to the first part of the show, you missed out on some nice items.
You did, but that's okay because there's a whole lot more coming up.
Yes, there is.
So we got a lot on hotnewstalkradio.com.
And you go to hotnewstalkradio.com.
That's
hit
right.
the half off, boom, and then you're going to be able to see everything we're looking at here. More importantly, you're going to be able to take advantage of this and save some money.
That's right. And the main reason for why we're doing this here on Hot News Talk Radio is to make you aware of what we have on our website. We're not necessarily selling things over the radio, but you can you can consider it that way a little bit because you can go to the website as we're talking about it and see what we're actually talking about with the pictures on the radio. So you can actually sort of play along if you want to. Go to hotnewstalkradio.com and click on the half off link for all the different stuff, I should say, that we have on hotnewstalkradio.com.
And you are listening to 1240 AM here in Chattanooga. It is Chattanooga's Hot News Talk Radio, and you can pick us up on the TuneIn app. Just whatever smartphone you have, you download TuneIn. And then you can find us there under the local because we are all about local. And if you want to see us, you can see us on YouTube live right now. And every day, go to YouTube if you enjoy looking at people doing radio.
Yeah, every weekday there's always a show going on that's local.
Right now there's a little man juggling cats behind us.
That's
right.
Right.
Like that, he's very entertaining.
Probably, you would never know that if you're just listening to the radio, but you'll see it on YouTube. We should probably talk about the big item, the main item that we have on hotnewstalkradio.com, which is the Jeep Grand Cherokee that we have for $3,500. It's a red Jeep Grand Cherokee, and you were pointing out how this is a good off-road vehicle, and it's just a good vehicle all around.
It is. It not only is it a good stylish vehicle to drive around town, but when you need to go off-road or all of a sudden weather like we've had this week, or maybe, we had the sleet and snow earlier this year, this vehicle is going to be able to get you there no matter what.
Oh, yeah, and it has the luggage rack on top, too, so it's good for vacations.
Yeah, you're going to be able to haul your kayak or your kids or whatever you want to.
I would not recommend strapping your kids to the top of your car.
I don't know. You've never had kids before, have you?
No, I've not, fortunately.
No, but there's plenty of room, 4 adults in there. You can probably put 6 kids, but also there's plenty of room behind that you're going to be able to carry some things for $3,500. A four-wheel drive vehicle.
You just can't beat that.
No, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's red. It's been well taken care of, and it looks like very new tires on it also.
Also, that's right. And it's the color is what I would describe as 90s red, because after the 90s, they stopped doing this red color. You notice that where things became very dull. after the 90s.
This is kind of a candy apple red. Or
Exactly.
Maybe not quite a candy apple red, but it is a true red.
It's a very bright red.
It is.
As
And,
opposed to that.
I'll tell you these vehicles are great. Let's say you've got someone in the family that's about to start driving or just started driving, and they're looking for a car. These are good, rugged cars that, you're not putting them out there in something small that if they do have an accident, they could get hurt in. I mean, this is a good car. They run great. They're very reliable, which is very important when you got a loved one in them.
That's right. Yeah, it's not a Honda Civic. We'll put it that way. It's not going to. It's definitely going to shield you in a wreck. If the worst comes to worst, it'll definitely give you a little bit more protection.
This is the one I want to talk about. This next.
Yeah.
one.
Now, you didn't know what this one was.
No, I didn't. I looked over and I saw the picture of it, and I thought, well, we are just selling a big old box full of stuff.
Well, this box full of stuff could save your butt sometime, actually.
Yes, it could. This is military grade equipment. It's basically an inverter.
It is.
Which is a battery backup, and an inverter is something that you can take if you need to maybe charge your cell phone, or maybe even jump your car off or something like that. I'm sure that this monster could do it.
Right. This puts out 120 volts, so it's got wall voltage going on right there. So you could plug in anything. I'm not sure about the duration of charge. That would depend. That you have to go in with a reader to figure that out. But I'm sure you could even put in replacement batteries if you wanted to. But it's got I'm sure it has huge capabilities with this battery backup, and also it appears to be at least water resistant, because I noticed that it has a bit of a rubber gasket on top.
With a case, it's in a case.
It is in a green case.
It's probably water resistant.
Right, it's an OD green case, military green, and it's got quite a few switches and knobs and all sorts of cool stuff on there. And you can charge a cell phone, like you say, with a light, maybe if you need light. All sorts of different applications for.
And we're kind of breaking our rule here. Everything has just about been 50% off. This is a third off. 2/3 off. This thing you get for $999. It has a retail value of $3,000.
That's right. This thing doesn't mess around.
And if you're a person that wants to be prepared, you could put this in the back of the Jeep Cherokee.
Sure.
And let's say you're camping, or maybe you're out. Maybe you're camping and it's time to blow up the inflatable beds, and you don't want to run your car battery down. This would be perfect for that. You can plug this stuff in, and you could it looks like to me that you can plug in just a regular outlet plug.
You can.
Most of these inverters are like that.
That's right.
Take the DC and invert it into the AC.
That's right. It even has alligator clamps on it. There's all sorts of different plugs on it that you can use. It's just a great unit all around. I really want one of these.
If you want to be prepared, this is something that you're going to need to be prepared.
Right. This is good for the preppers out there.
Absolutely, it is. Now you need to go to hotnewstalkradio.com. Go to 50, half off. Because it's more than half off.
This case is more than that.
2/3 off tab, do we?
No, we don't, unfortunately.
We need 2/3 tab off.
We need to start putting one in there. Yeah, we need to put one of those in there. We also have, if I can find it, we have so much stuff on here on Honda Stock Radio.
Items on here.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. This is you laughing at.
You need to see this picture.
You really need to see it.
Words will not do this picture justice.
Well, the reason this is not ridiculous, I'll tell you why it's not ridiculous. Okay. It's because hipsters love this sort of thing.
Oh, absolutely.
You see? There you go. Now it's not ridiculous.
It's retro.
It's very retro. It looks like your aunt's love seat.
It is a piece of luggage.
It's a piece of Samsonite luggage, in fact.
And the design
is so...
It's a canvas type design.
Very floral.
Looks like it would be in maybe your grandmother's great aunt's house, with either maybe a rug or a love seat or a chair. It is, I tell you what, if you get this piece of luggage, which for $25, it's nothing. Get this piece of luggage, you will not have any problems finding it when you fly and it comes down the carousel.
That's true. Yeah, there'll be no issues.
Black luggage there, everybody has to wait and pick them up to see, but yours will come down, you'll pick it up and keep going.
Yours will be the only one that's not earth tone when it's coming down that rack. Well, here's a cool little fixture for your office, actually, to sort of class things up. It's an analog clock from Mainstays. So it's a nice little analog clock, and we're asking only $3 for this analog clock. And it looks much more expensive than that. I'm not sure what the retail value is, but we only want $3 for this Mainstays clock.
And, if you're looking to save money and get some deals and put money back into the local economy, because everything that we have here is from local businesses.
That's right.
And so that's what we do. We promote Chattanooga. We promote local businesses. We promote, we want you to be involved in local politics and everything, even real estate here. But this clock, is from a local business. You're going to help them, and put dollars into our economy. They're not going to some home office in Albuquerque.
Right, they're not going off to Germany or anything like that. It stays right here in our local economy. Well, these boots were made for traveling, and hopefully you do a lot of hiking here in the Chattanooga area because there's lots of opportunities for that, and these boots would be great for that. It's $20 for a pair of new work boots. They go from sizes 7.5 to 9.5, but actually I would recommend trying these on because
Probably a little bigger.
probably a little bit bigger because these are military sizes, and I have a pair of these.
Yeah, they may have to wear a couple of extras. I mean, sometimes they make them a little bigger in case you had to wear 2 pairs of socks.
That's right. Yeah, and I have a pair of these that I think they're like size 11 or something, and I wear 14 normally. So there's no
How much
way.
are these, Russell? These are
These are only $20.
$20 for hiking boots. Now, where are you going to get that at? Only on hotnewstalkradio.com.
Absolutely.
Go to half off. You're going to see all of these products. I mean, and these boots, you said I think they're steel-toed boots.
Yeah, they are. They are actually. Yeah, I have a
So-
pair of these. They are steel-toed and steel-toed, I should say, and they're new.
Or steel-toed. Maybe they are steel-toed.
They're steel-toed,
Yeah.
and they're brand
I don't know
new.
what that is. That's a hipster. That's a hipster term for luggage.
That's right. Steel-toed is a it's just sort of like we have. They're actually brand new too, so you're not getting somebody else's toe jam all in
There
there.
you go. You're not, that's nice. That's always very, very nice.
Very good thought to have in your mind. For $5, you can get yourself a hat. It's a really cool hat too. Orange County Choppers is right there on the hat, right there on
And if you're
Hunters
watching
Talk Radio.
on YouTube, we actually have one in studio here.
We do.
We have the CIA, or as I'm reading it, the AIC.
Don't worry, it gets fixed in the
CIA,
broadcast.
Yeah, it's CIA hat. If you're watching YouTube, you can see it. I'm holding up right now. And how much are these hats? I mean, this is a good looking hat.
These
I'm telling you.
these hats are only $5.
There's, this right here, and I wear hats from time to time.
Yeah.
And I also like to wear a little brooch, but that's a whole different conversation for another time. I wear hats from time to time, and if you're going to go get a good, solid, quality hat, $15-$20
Oh, easily
is what you're paying, and you're going to pay $5 for this. And you put that on, you can go anywhere you want to.
Hopefully,
not only here but in the United States.
This hat does not restrict you in your movements.
No, it does not. In fact, it may open some doors for you.
It may actually,
Wear it
yeah.
on your next job interview.
There you go. Tell them that you're from the CIA.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable talking about our next.
I'm not sure if I want to talk about our next item, but you know what?
I mean, there's so many possibilities we could talk to about what you could use these for, but this is a family show and a family atmosphere.
Yeah.
So when kids are out of school.
Yeah, the kids are out of school, aren't they? I haven't been in school in a long time.
If you ever in your life have a need for latex gloves, you can go on our website at hotnewstalkradio.com, and for a mere $8, you can get 100 gloves.
And this is truly half off because it even
is.
says on the sticker that it's $16 normally.
So if you need, maybe you are in the field where you're going to need latex gloves for just $8, you're going to get 100 of them.
Yeah, 100 gloves for only $8. You really can't beat that. Now, don't buy these if you're allergic to latex because that's a whole big problem there.
But maybe you're into the serial killer thing and you need them. I don't know.
There you go.
Lots of things going on there.
Yeah, there's that opens up a whole new possibility for not leaving fingerprints.
Yes, it does. Or maybe you're the crime scene investigator.
Well, you could also put the body in this nice Stradash carry-on bag.
That would be. See, all these items tie together.
They all mesh together. You could kill them with the golf clubs and get.
This is only $20. This is a nice carry bag.
It is.
Very nice. $20. I'll tell you what, if you want to do some traveling, you can save some money by going to our website right now.
Easily.
Especially with summer coming up. I mean, it's the time to travel. You're going to need a bag.
It looks like you could fit about 4 pairs of shoes in there, too.
Yeah, it's big.
It's really big.
And for $20.
Only $20.
Who would not want a $20 bag?
It's nice looking, too. It's not a bad looking bag. Here's a cool thing. It's a Culligan water filter. So if you need to filter your water, it says that it filters out quite a few things, 98% lead removal and mercury and copper, zinc, chlorine, particulates, and it reduces bad taste and odor. This is good if you have a well, because I know quite a few people in this area have wells.
Well, I think it's good just for city water, too.
Sure, just in general.
So, and I mean, what, $7 for this?
$7 for this.
Think of the money you would save from buying bottled water.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. People buy crazy amounts of bottled water.
That's 2 or 3 bottled waters that you're going to get probably. It says filters up to 40 gallons.
That's a lot of water.
That's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, and you can buy replacement filters for these easily on the internet as well. So this does come with a filter, of course, but it's an oval pitcher that they say fits very well inside a refrigerator door. So there you go.
Very nice. And I mean, you need to always hydrate.
Yeah, always. That's very important, especially when it
if you're
gets
wearing
hot.
latex gloves.
Now you're into real estate.
Yes.
So you know a little bit about mailboxes.
Just a little bit. For some odd reason, we're required to have one.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
Really
But
obnoxious.
This is a good-looking little mailbox here.
And it's only $10, and it does lock.
$10. It's a wall mount, like if you had a townhouse,
Mm.
condo, or maybe for your business if you need to put it on there.
Sure.
All metal. I mean, $10. You're not. This thing's heavy duty. So no one's going to walk up and just grab it off the wall and go. I mean, it is. This is not for $10.
It locks too, by the way.
I mean, you can't beat this.
It's $10 for two of them, or $10 for each one, I should
and I
say.
think you have a white.
We have a white one here as well.
You have
Yeah,
two different models.
two different models. The white one has a flap that lifts up, and the black one has a slot. So there's a little bit of a difference, but they're both $10 for $10 each, I should say. I got to word that correctly. And normally they're much more than that. You can get those on HotNewsTalkRadio.com.
Those are $29, $30 items.
No, I'd say so. It's steel, so
Yeah.
steel's expensive nowadays. So here's a cool thing for, I don't know, maybe for something. I don't know who. I don't know who's into these things.
I'm going to say, just for me, and you may, I'm probably not the person to be talking about this. My expertise when it comes to teapots and the other little ceramic things that are here is probably lacking. I know I should bone up on those things, and I will.
I'm a little bit deficient when it comes to that. I usually brew my tea on a per cup basis.
Yeah, but this is an entire set for, I guess, if you were going to have a tea party or people over.
It's a set of 10, by the way. For $15, you get this whole set of 10. They're teapots that are in this shape.
$1.50 a piece. That's cheap.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, just if you go to hotnewstalkradio.com and you click half off, scroll down, there's a tea set, and it says a set of 10. And if you're looking at it, on the right-hand side looks like the big tea kettle.
That's right, yeah.
I'm going to say it's worth $30.
I would, I mean, easily. Especially
you're getting that and 9 other items for $15.
And these are probably going to go up in value as well. I mean, these sorts of things usually do when we're talking about pottery
and it's
items.
Themed. It's some kind of looks like English country house theme.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure what you would describe that as, but it does look to be sort of a cottage
but
theme
look,
going
we had
on.
the Lipton tea earlier.
Yeah.
And then you got the hot water dispenser, and now you've got someplace to put that, so when your friends come over, you can serve the tea. So there is a running theme here on the website.
There actually is. Yeah, it's a secret theme. It's sort of an Easter egg type deal where you won't notice it at first, and subliminally it creeps in.
It's Hot News Talk Radio Easter eggs is what they are.
That's right.
If you pick them out, you get a prize.
That's right. So for $19, we have this really, really neat Lionel collectible train watch. I actually own one of these. I got these years ago from my grandfather. He got it for me as a gift, and it's in a
train set.
No, I didn't get the set. I got this watch. Yeah, I got the watch. This very watch, like this exact watch, is what I own. $39.95 is the normal price, but it's only $19 here on HotNewsTalkRadio.com. This is great for a train enthusiast, grandson like I was, or any sort of occasion like that.
Any
hobbyist, any hobbyist.
Trains, and that's a huge hobby.
It's extremely huge.
I mean, you go down to the choo-choo and you see the detail work that they put into those scale models is amazing. Anyone that's into that would love to have this watch. Father's Day's coming up, and what a great gift this would be.
That's true.
I mean, $20, and it's going to give them that value is so much more when someone looks at this and they take this watch.
That's right, and it makes sounds. It makes a little sort of a choo-choo sound, I guess. That's exactly what it is. It's a choo-choo sound.
You can't put a value on this to someone that is an enthusiast about scale model train.
No, you really can't. I mean, I wasn't even that big into scale model trains, and I got this thing and I was overjoyed. So.
And we are in the choo-choo city, so I think Father's Day's coming up next month, here in the next couple of weeks. Great Father's Day gift. Wonderful Father's Day gift. So go to hotnewstalkradio.com and go to half off, scroll down, and you're going to see that nice little watch there.
So if you are a pool shark, like many of us are, you can get this for $50. You can get pool sticks and a case. So if you're a pool shark like we are, we make a lot of money doing that.
That's it. That's how we survive.
That's how we get by.
That and golf. We'll take your money somewhere.
We'll rob you somehow.
This is a nice case here. It's got the place where you put your sticks down in there to keep them. You always want to keep them straight and level.
Right.
You want to take care of them.
You don't want them to get.
You can keep the products that take care of the sticks and your cue and all that.
Your chalks and stuff. Yeah, you don't want your cues to get out of round or whatever whatever the phraseology is that they use. So it has a few
tires.
Right, and it has a few pockets on the outside.
Nice. It's leather.
Yeah, it is leather. It's really long too. It almost
it
looks
is.
like a repurposed gun case almost. Actually, that's sort of what I thought it was when I first looked at it. But it's only $50 for these pool sticks and a really nice leather case as
And
well.
once again, this just looking at it, this is $100 value at least.
Oh, at
not
least, probably,
more, not more.
and it's real leather too, so you really can't go wrong. There's a lot of cool stuff.
Hey, there's a lot of stuff on here for dads. You know, Father's Day's coming up. You want to save some money. You'll get your dad, your husband, your friend, whoever. Get them something off here. Save some money, put some money back into the local economy. Like I said, Father's Day's coming up, and there's many items on here that a father would absolutely love.
Oh, sure. I'm glad you mentioned that Father's Day is coming up, by the way, because now I need to buy something. So thanks a lot.
Put it on your phone in your calendar.
Yeah, exactly.
Put in your phone on your calendar.
Yeah. Well, actually, we should mention that too. Cell Surgeon in Northgate Mall, we have a gift certificate for Cell Surgeon.
You do. So if your phone's acting up, maybe your screen's gone wacky or it's not doing what it's supposed to, take it out there. How much is the gift? $25?
$25 for $50, and you can buy 2 of those.
You just can't beat it.
Yeah, you really can't beat it. So $50 will get you $100 worth of repairs from Cell Surgeon. It's right there in Northgate Mall. It's always local right there, and you can get the gift certificate from us here at Hot News Talk Radio. This
Go
is
to hotnewstalkradio.com. Find the item, scroll to the bottom, fill out your information, and as Russell said earlier, someone that you will be able to understand speaking English will call you.
That's right. It might even be
you. Maybe
I was going to
Russell.
say it might even be me. You'll never know. So we have this digital caliper, which is actually a really good gift for Father's Day as well.
It is.
Now, what these do is it gives you an exact measurement of the item that's within the pincers on this
Okay.
digital caliper. That's what it does.
So you're talking about small electronic items, maybe, or
Anything
or
really
something?
that's small enough. Yeah, it goes out to 6 inches. That's the limit on this particular item. So
How
it's
much is this? This is what, $25, $26?
no, only $8.
$8.
$8 for a digital caliper. So you really can't go wrong
Like
there.
I said, we got a lot of great gifts for dad.
We really do. Well, here's another one actually.
Here's a toolbox.
18-inch toolbox with a tray, a removable tray that comes out. I've always actually wanted one of these, and I'm not even a dad yet. So $12 will
That
get you
you
one of
know
these. No, that I know of. That's true. I did go up to Canada, and some weird things
All
happened.
right,
but-
this is $12 for the toolbox, and we're going to change the subject before you're indicted. You're paying alimony.
Right. So this is $12 for a 18-inch toolbox with tray, and it's plastic construction. It has a little
It's nice.
compartment on top
It
for like
does
drill
have the
bits and stuff,
compartments on top that you could put screws or smaller items in.
drill bits, what
It has
have
the
you.
tray in it. I mean, this is great.
And here's for $10, you can get medium to extra large camo pants
Right.
held by a very familiar looking person.
And who does not need these camo pants? Well, you know what? If you're a hiker or you're an outdoors person, you take the camo pants, you've got the boots.
That's right.
Now you've got half of a wardrobe.
You're all set.
And then you can put it in one of the bags.
And these are reminiscent of the BDUs, battle dress uniforms
Yes,
that the
they
military used from back in the 80s and 90s. They used those in the Battle of Grenada back in the day,
They did.
the invasion of Grenada. So you can get a pair of
And
those.
These are the green and blacks and browns,
Right.
not the desert.
No, this is the woodland camo one. You can get those for only $10 for medium to extra large. The price does not change based on the size. So that's helpful for those of us who need
It
a little bit more fabric than some others might.
There you go.
And
It's a
here's
nice way of putting it.
yeah, well, I mean, hey, I'm in that crowd too. I'm kind of tall. So we got this cool thing. This is good if you have, say, a wood cutting business. I'm not sure what they call it. What do they call it? A wood hauling business, lumber business.
Well, this is it's a reflective vest.
Yes, it is.
So that if you're, even if you were hunting, maybe somebody would require that.
Sure.
Or if you break down on the side of the road, this would be nice while you're changing your tire. That way, people can see you. Anything that you need to where you need to be visible.
Right.
Maybe you're a bike rider. You want to be visible, or maybe you're, mowing next to your road. You're something like that. This will give that reflective and keep you safe.
Sure. Or even boating. I could see that where that could be useful
And
boating.
it's $10.
It's only $10.
$10.
You really can't go wrong with that.
Well,
$10.
now you've got your whole wardrobe. You've got your shoes, you've got your pants, and now you've got your reflective wear.
Well, from Germany, we have the Slitzer for $15. A 6-piece knife set. It's called Slitzer, and I think the name is very appropriate.
Yes, it is.
It's a German knife set, and you can get it for a mere $15, which is half of its usual price. In fact, the usual price is actually $35.
Wow.
So we got you a little bit
Once
extra
again, a lot
discount.
of our items here are over 50%.
That's right. 50% is the minimum that we have. It's a minimum of half off on some of those items that we have here on Hot News Talk Radio. Here's a cool thing too. It's a leather jacket that's not the weird looking leather jackets that you keep seeing. It has Harley Davidson printed on it and all that stuff. They don't mess around
No.
with these Harley or with these non-Harley leather jackets. These are very
This
cool
is a
looking.
very good looking item. It's $30. Look, you need to get to the website, hotnewstalkradio.com, click on the, half off.
Right.
And pick you out a couple items, scroll to the bottom, put your information in. And then, like we've said, somebody that you can understand is going to call you back and do the transaction like that.
Right. And most likely it's going to be somebody from the station here. So you'll probably recognize the voice actually when they call you back. And this is Hot News Talk Radio, AM 1240. Make sure to go to the website, hotnewstalkradio.com, click on that half off link and see all the great deals we have on Hot News Talk Radio. I guess I should do a little bit of self-promotion at this point.
Yes, you should, because you got the next show coming up.
I do. I have the next hour. It's all mine. Digital Drive is my show. We're going to be talking about the Patriot Act, which is due to expire on June the 1st. We're going to talk about the potential ramifications of that expiring or not expiring, the USA Freedom Act that they've been proposing, and all that good stuff right here on Hot News Talk Radio. Eric, thanks for joining me.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Russell.
This is Hot News Talk Radio.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you